Hello, Cynthia. How are you? Can you hear me? Futures past. Hello, how are you? I'm doing well. Hi, Gary. Good to see you here from the Hunter's Stream. Auto Dirt Digger. Hello, how are you? Yeah, just letting you guys know that we started at 8 o'clock now that the Hunter GT is back from his hiatus. And at his regular time, I'll be watching his streams and starting mine at 8 right afterwards. So, um, yeah, Future Past. I understand that they're real bad about that lately. Tony, how you doing? Good to see you here. And for those who don't know yet, there's Mr. Dig's Always Glad for Fight. That's Tony's channel. Go check him out. Got a great channel. Give him a sub. And Futures Past. She's been doing some great reviews on metal detectors. She's got more coins in her front yard than I think any park I've ever detected. Idaho Dirt Digger, there's another one. Go check out his channel, please. Let's see, 5 in here. So, well, you're welcome. Futures Past, what is your first name? I don't even know. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. Blackbird, how you doing? Oh, yeah. That's what they say to start. Deanna. Thank you, Deanna. Deanna has a great channel, does great reviews not only on metal detectors, you name it, she's reviewed it, and she does a great job on it. Hi, Plugsy. Well, everybody else has been talking about the new Dr. Macro Legend. Anybody got some thoughts on that? I mean, for the price that it's coming out at, if it can compete with the Knox, I'll save my money and get one. I mean, the only thing that kept me from buying a Knox before, or like a Simplex, I got the Vanquish. One, I wanted multi-frequency, but two, I just didn't like the tones on the Simplex. And yet they've changed the tones on the. Hey, Mark, how you doing? Click straight and correct. Oh, I'm sorry, Mark. I'll make it more complicated next time. Now that they've changed the tones on the Legend to that more like the Knox, which I like the sound of those tones. While I have the Vanquish, same tones. So am I, Cynthia. I really want to see, so I'm going to wait. Starry, welcome to the stream. I want to wait and see when people actually have them in their hands and see what they do. If they can compete with the Knox, because as much as I love my Vanquish, and my lab's an Australian company, but their stuff is built in Malaysia. The build quality on the Vanquish it's okay, but it's not great. Joel, Drum Detectors here. Yes, sir, Deanna. There's a lot of great people in there. Starry, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Might lose a few people starting later, which I'm really sorry about, but I really like the Hunter GT streams, so I've been watching him, what he's got. One heck of a lot of subs, and I think I was number 500, 501, something like that. So I've been watching him for many years. And if you want to know anything about detectors, he's the man to talk to. So. Anybody get out today? Well, Gary, I know that understand the seawater use, but if it's built in the Simplex body, so something tells me it's going to hold up well, because I know the Simplex holds up in water no problem, even salt water. So it could be Mark, or look at the simplex. They didn't really have any issues, so who knows? And they already had the multi-frequency, just not all at once. So they pretty much probably got that figured out. David Frazier, hello. Welcome to the stream. Should be good. I think so, Gary. Digger Dan, how you doing? Glad to see you here. But yeah, I really want to see what that legend is going to do. Has anybody been watching River Stick streams? Tommy and Scorpion doing the silver pours. They coming up with some great stuff. The Relic Hunters, hi, how you doing? Yeah, it's a bad thing about winter. Not too many of us are getting out to detect. Oh, you're going to be hi, Johnny Smoker. So, Plugs, you're going to be a pay streak super freak, huh? Throw your detector around to see if it holds up. Ezra, how you doing? Good to see you here. We got Johnny Smallpepper. We got a lot of all the best people are in there tonight. Excuse me for a minute. And I can't tell her in StreamYard. The hunter might be lurking in the background and watching. So, like a testament. That's pretty good. But yeah, especially like, okay, $635 for the Legend. If you get the Pro Pack, $765. I mean, that's way cheaper than the 800. And we know the build quality is better. What is my favorite metal detector if I had to pick one? Ooh, that's a hard one because there's a lot of good ones. But I mean, I love my Vanquish, but I also like Technetics. Someday I really want to get a T2 or even the new Bounty Hunter Time Ranger Pro. I've got a Land Ranger Pro, and they're good, except for the pinpoint button. But yeah, Mark, that's usually how I am. But Nocta Macro's got a pretty good track record of building stuff that doesn't break. So yeah, Tony, $800 for used Nox. This new Legend is $765 with 2 coils. If you get the Pro Pack, look for G2 or oh my God, Deanna, Technetics G2 and Fisher. My brain's not functioning. Anyways, there's the time. Bounty Hunter Time Ranger Pro is just a hand-me-down from Fisher and Technetics. They do that a lot. So if you can find the G2 on YouTube, which you can for settings and stuff, the Technetics G2, then you'll know how to set it. You can watch their videos. Same thing. Yeah, the manuals can be a pain. So Okay, who did I miss? Jerry. Later, Ezra. Thanks for stopping by. Other side of the boat. How you doing? So, but whoops, I didn't mess up there. Crazy about a Mercury. How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Deanna, I understand you. No attention span for reading the manual. Same here. Oh. Ray Gonzalez. I just started a few minutes ago. No worries, Ray. You're making a milk snake? What's a milk snake? Or were you milking a snake? What? So, Johan, Finders Keepers is here. How you doing? So, John, what are your thoughts on the legend? Feel like we're bar hopping. Yeah, but staying sober. I tell you, it's funny because I quit drinking and smoking a long time ago. What was my greatest find metal detecting, Deanna? Two of my best finds is I found a Victorian button hook and I found a Victorian poison ring. And they were both found with the bank bush. So you got to find, yeah, I think so too, John. Relic Reaper, Don, how you doing? Welcome. Oh. And the price sure beats that of the Equinox. Well, I'll remember to dig it out because I got it in a jar stashed in the garage. And you can see it next week if you make it to the stream. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Cynthia. You remember that poison ring when I found it, huh? That one's been a while back. That was back in California. Yeah, that was crazy. Find the Victorian finds were in parks. Even though I hit plenty of Victorian homes back there and really didn't find anything, but I found stuff in the parks. Of course, there probably were homes at one time in those parks before they became parks. So. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Tony. And I was really impressed when I found it. It's like, wow, what's that doing here? You know, that's another thing that I love about metal detecting. You find something old or from another country in the most unexpected places here, and you think, how did it get here? That's, you know, one thing is doing the research and trying to figure out how did it get here. Coffee with weed dig. What? Okay, what I miss? Well, thank you, Deanna. It was a great find. that could happen, John. I don't see it happening, but it could. So, oh, yeah, duh. I tell you, I love this cup because my big gray and white cat, which Cynthia, I know you've seen pass in front of the camera. Reed, how you doing? Yeah, and the Ferris bar. That's a great idea. But this has a lid on it, and I will be sitting here doing a stream or on the computer, and he doesn't give me warning. He launches himself over my shoulder and lands on the desk and knocks everything over. I don't know how many times I've had to clean up a spilled cup of coffee, but I don't have to anymore. Ooh, 1911 King George 3 pence. Excellent, Gary. Great find. Lost Boys, how you doing? Thanks for being here. Cats, woohoo. Yeah. Yeah, I got 2 of them. And right now, they're sleeping. Yeah, I bet it got you excited, Gary. Wow, 1911 3 pence. I mean, I'd love to find one of those. And I found some Canadian and English coins, but nothing that old. You know, one of the strangest ones I found was a 1971 London Euro coin token for a vending machine. Excuse me. What'd you find, Ray? I just wish my browser would allow me to post pics to StreamYard. I can do videos, but I can't do pics. Oh, I'm sure they will, Deanna. Yeah, no, yeah. Okay, Cynthia. Got 3 adult cats and 6 kittens right now. We had 4, but they had to have, my roommates had to have one put down the other day. Poor old guy was just too far gone. Gonna miss him. Okay, Mark, honey, I find a copper, 66 Lincoln cent. Of course, those aren't getting scarce anymore. And 100 years from now, you know what they're going to say when they dig up a zinkin? Nothing, because they won't be there. But be out Monday, okay. Hey, Deanna, I love the Moody Blues. Great band. If anybody wants to come up and share something, talk about anything, Canadian coins. Well, nice thing about the new ones, Joel, is if you're magnet fishing, they're easy to get. So, yeah. And they don't rot like Zinkins because they're, the ones in the mid 80s up till just a few years ago are about completely all nickel. Oh, yeah, Gary, because they got a lot of zinc in them. And that zinc just goes to hell on the ground. Yeah, Reed. Come here, Marlon. How you doing? Oh, that's what I forgot, everybody. This Sunday at 4 p.m. or right around there, I will be debuting my new show, Strange, bizarre, and unknown metal detecting finds. If it takes off, I will actually invest in video editing software so I don't have to use the camera to get stuff off the YouTube. Do it that way. Modest Moongazer premiere. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, Marlon. Dirt Diggers UK, how you doing? Thanks for being here. So, DP's Wonderful World. Doing well. How are you doing, DP? Trat Bear Modican, just subscribe. Well, thank you. Wow. Thank you, Marlon. I got some new subs. Great. So, yeah, like I said, my live streams will start at 8 o'clock now instead of 7:30 because the 100 GT is back after a long hiatus. So instead of 7:30, I'll be starting because I like to be in the 100 streams for an hour. So been watching him for years. So DP's Wonderful World. Okay, I gotta remember you and Timber and Monacon. Boy. What's your favorite disgusting sandwich? Oh, same here in Tennessee, Deanna. It's just too cold and windy. So it'll be 47 degrees out with the wind chill factor drops it down to 40. Ray, you don't have any hair to wash. Nathan, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. But, a good truck stop egg salad. Oh, that'd be second for me, Marlon. I think a good chicken salad. Well, actually, it used to be Rel's chicken salad sandwiches you get at the gas stations, but Rel went out of business, unfortunately. Can't get them anymore. And I never could find a recipe. It was nowhere to be found online. It went with your memory. NorCal, Gary, how you doing? Thanks for being here. We're up to 19. Great stream tonight. So, Gary, we've been talking about the legend. Think you might pick one up? Or think about it? It looks like it's going to be a great machine, but like everybody else, I'm going to wait till a few people have it and go from there. Relish, hot dog relish and deviled eggs. Stop the madness. South Georgia best sandwich, bologna with mustard on white bread. Right, Cynthia? Congratulations, Marlon hit 1,000 subs today. Well done, Marlon. That is great. Oh, you hit 1,000 twice today. Yep. We're growing up as a kid. Bologna mustard on rainbow bread. Egg salad. Yep. Good egg salad sandwich. They actually made a spy movie about that, stealing the best egg salad sandwich recipe in the world. I missed one there. Hey, Z Mort, welcome. How you doing? Whoa, I'd like peanut butter, Miracle Whip, and banana. I've had peanut butter jelly and banana. Never tried it with Miracle Whip. You're at 150? Well, good. Other side of the boat. Excellent. Love to see everybody start. The channels are growing. Rob, Florida Thunder. Get up here and let's kick it into high gear. Teresa the Treasure Hunter, welcome. Peanut butter pie. Yeah, there you go, Marlon. Peanut butter pie. Along with some pecan pie. Mm-mm. So, Rob, just get back from trivia. I got to agree with you on that one, Rob. It is nasty. My wife, rest her soul, she loved that stuff, and I can't stand it. Just cannot. Oh, I'm heading down, Cynthia. Yeah, I know. I got to get some. Got nobody over here to take over for me. Hey, Rob. Rob's probably making a pot, though. Oh, Rob, sorry. That sucks. Teresa, the treasure hunter, welcome. Glad to see you here. Watched you live the other night. That was great. Sure, Rob. So I dropped the link. If you want to come up. Oh. I know it's wrong. It's the device is not connected. I don't even have to read the name underneath. Rob, you've lost weight. Uh-oh. I think he's getting coffee. 23 in the house. Thank you, people. So, yep, he's getting coffee. I knew it. Hey, come here. Where you at? Come here. I'm trying to get one of my cats up here for you. The enemy. He's not moving. Frozen gold? What's that about, Joel? No, he didn't vanish, Tony. It takes Rob a long time to get coffee. I think he goes to the house next door. There, oh, there he is. Yeah, well, I got my We Dig It cup. You have, Rob?
I had to go get my coffee, Bill.
Yeah.
There you go. We dig it.
Metal with a lid on it, so when the cat knocks it over now, it doesn't spill all over the place. Oh, Rob. Oh, you was lit up like Statue of Liberty. That's a good light.
Get my shit out of my way here at my desk. Put comments up.
Okay, Joel.
Did you say you had to go get coffee, Bill?
Yeah. So I'll be right back.
Good evening, room. There's a lot of great names in here tonight. I see Mr. Bill's Tuesday night stream is getting more and more popular. 22 people watching tonight.
There you are.
That is awesome. Digger Dan, Joel from Drum and Detect, Don, Relic Reaper, DPS's Wonderful World. I don't know you, but welcome. DP's Wonderful World. Coffee is always on for me. Absolutely. That's the first thing I did when we got home from trivia night in my Clark's Cove Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. NorCal's here. Perfect, Mr. NorCal. I need to talk to you. I owe you a silver dime from a duck race. So if you would send me a message, please, and give me your address, NorCal, I will give you my email.
Treasure Outdoors. Howdy. Welcome.
Yep. Hey, Austin from Treasure Outdoors, PA Relic Hunters, crazy about a Mercury. Thank you. Clark's Cove got me this when we were up at Florida Hunt 7. They got me that. And because they knew I broke my Reese's peanut butter coffee cup. And they gave me, I love showing this thing off if I don't hurt myself first. And
We have a
DPs, they gave me
celebrity.
that baby made out of a railroad tie spike. But that sucker is sharp. That's my Crocodile Dundee knife right there. And that baby, I could shave with that baby. Use as my letter opener now.
We have the Hunter GT. So just came from his
Get my
stream.
sound up a little bit here. Futures Past, hello. Oh, the Hunter GT's in here. Welcome.
Yeah.
Miss Teresa, I got your notification on TikTok. So I will check out your TikTok video. And I am actually on TikTok now, Bill.
You're on TikTok, Rob?
Yeah, my name is that's my TikTok name right there. Digging Florida.
Digging Florida. That's great, Rob.
Did I see Mr. Dennis is here? Yes, he is. Dennis was making up some Dennis was doing some cooking tonight.
Yes, he was. I saw that.
I was at trivia, so I couldn't log in and leave any comments, but I saw him making it. And Mr. Diggs is here. Is that Mr. Tony? Yep. Mr. Diggs, always glad for glad. Mr. Tony's here.
We have JD from Metal AF Detecting.
You've got a hell of a crowd here, Bill.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Crazy About Mercury. That was a gift from Clark's Code Detecting. Oh, I have to tell you this. Bill. You know how Dalton just found the gold coin, but we've always nicknamed him the Silver Slob.
Yeah.
And I got a call from Martin today, Randolph Relic Recovery. He's like, well, what are we going to call Dalton now that he's the gold slob? I said, he's still the silver slob. He went out after work today. He gets off work around 1. He went out after work today, hit this little school near his house, an old school. And I had hit before, but I only hit the front yard. He went way into the back corner of the school behind the fence. 9 silvers, 13 Wheaties, and 2 buffaloes.
Oh my God.
I got 10 silver coins in Missouri. I thought I had a great 2 weeks in Missouri. He gets freaking 9 silvers today.
Yeah, he is the silver slob.
He is the silver slob for sure, Bill. I'm telling you, I think the guy can sniff him out. I really can.
Thanks for stopping by.
The gold goober. I like it, Austin.
Gold goober.
I know, Cynthia. Holy crap. Hey, Mark.
Okay, Mark. Thanks for coming by. So.
You know what? Austin, I think that's going to be a good nickname, the Silver Slayer. I like that. I think he's going to like that too. Upgrade his rank. Yes,
Yeah.
he is the Magic Man.
Yeah, he is.
I like that too, Reed.
What really hurts though is when he walks behind you guys and finds it after you've been over and missed it. That's what always gets me. Is how does he do that? You know.
Futures past. Dalton is my metal detecting partner, and he invited me to go out with him and hit an old park that we'd hit before, but I wasn't feeling good last week, and he goes out there with another buddy of mine, gets his first gold coin ever. He'd never found any kind of gold whatsoever. I put the video on my channel. He put it on his channel. It's on Troy's TikTok channel. And I don't know if I told you this, Bill, but he made Adventures in Dirt's weekly show too.
Oh, did he?
Ken gave him a whole segment of his show.
Oh wow!
I'm eating cinnamon toast crunch. We're out of peanut butter, Bill.
Oh, Rob, never.
I know, buddy.
Dang.
It's
what is it? The holidays or the fact that Dalton got a gold coin and you weren't there?
Yeah, trust me, that was not a happy day for me, Bill.
Yeah, because you never forget your peanut butter. Of course, it could be worse. You could forget the coffee.
Hey, Paul, how we doing? Somebody told me, Bill, that somebody told me that Deus 2 is like $1,600.
Yep.
Now
I want to wait till the hunter does a review on it, and is that new legend? You know, he'll put it through paces and let us know whether it's good or not. So, $15.99 Hunter says for he's a dealer, and so everybody remember that you need metal detectors, coils, stuff like that. Hunter GT.
Hey, Hunter GT
gave me a great deal.
Yeah, he's saying $15.99. That's
coil battery.
That's more than Pat Starsacci. Cynthia, It's in the 40s here tonight. It's freaking cold outside, girl. Wow, Hunter GT's got one of each on the way.
What was the max price on the Legend Pro Pack? $735, $765.
What's that?
The Legend from Nocta Macro, the new multi-frequency they're coming out with.
You know, I just heard about that machine like 3 days ago.
Oh yeah, well it's $735. Thank you for $735. The Pro Pack. It comes with 2 coils, and the hype is that it's probably equal to the Nox 800. So, don't get me wrong, Rob, and everybody else. I love my Lab. I love my Vanquish, but their build quality is not as good as Nocta. It's just not. So.
No, you're right, Bill, and Merrill said that in his review.
Oh, $765. Thank you, Hunter. But yeah, I love my Vanquish. I got it and took it out of the box and thinking, wow, because I'd heard the build quality wasn't there. And great. And all I remember is watching them, reading a blog from a metal detecting blog. Guy from Malaysia said, I was going to buy a mine lab until I found out you don't build them in your own country. You build them in mine, and we build crap. So I don't want one now. I went, great. I bought a metal detector from a country where even they won't buy their own stuff they make. But haven't had any problems with it. But Who was it? Hay Street Super Freak. He guy's kind of funny. Good detectorist, has a lot of different machines, and he was tossing his vanquish around. He goes, "Look at that! It shuts off." I thought, well, it's really not a good idea to throw your detectors around, but I get his point. You know, you do it with other machines and have no problem.
Well, from what everybody says, that the dais is much more ergonomically friendly. Now it's really light. Now I tell you something. I put that little 6-inch sniper coil on my Knox, and I'm telling you that thing's so light you can't even feel like you're holding a machine. It's under 2 pounds. It's unreal.
Yeah.
I finally tried out my sniper coil and I loved it.
Yeah, Treasure Outdoors, he did get a lot of flack for that one, but he's got a point too, because I remember in the video he just dropped it like from 8 or 9 inches, high metal angler, and it shut down. You know, and I've accidentally dropped my Technetics, my cheap Technetics and Bounty Hunters, and they never did. So, you know.
Hey, digologist. PA Relic Hunters, they said he's never had any problem with his Knox. Good for you. Mine's been in twice.
Yeah, what is it? The biggest thing with the Knox is people drowning them. You know. Oh, and the ears breaking on the coil. Yeah. So.
Dan, I just tried mine for the first time on my Missouri trip. I had it for over probably a month or 6 weeks, and metal detecting with Randy. Every time I'd see him in a stream, he'd say, "Rob, you tried out that 6-inch coil yet?" And I'd be like, "No, Randy." Yeah. So I took it with me to Missouri, and I finally broke it out on that 1837 courthouse. And my first signal was an Indian head penny. I am snacking on Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Digologist, hello. Digologist, hello. Everyone thought the Simplex was overhyped when it came out. It's the best-selling single frequency machine out. Oh, you're right, Reed.
I did not know that, Reed, that was the best-selling. That was the best-selling single frequency machine. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, I think they'll surpass. It used to be the Bounty Hunter Track 4, and I got a feeling the Simplex will surpass it, no problem.
Cynthia and Mercury.
What am I calling it? Vanquish 440. And I love it.
I tried getting that 6-inch coil. Amazon didn't have it. Calico was out of it. One of the places I bought one of my detectors was out of it. I checked Craigslist. I checked Facebook. And finally, everybody was sold out of that 6-inch coil. Finally, I called the place I bought my original machine 4 years ago, to a county south of mine. And they said, "We have one left, sir." And I said, "Put my name on it. I'll be there in 45 minutes. And I got the last one in the state of Florida.
Yeah. Well, it's like the Vanquish 440 came with a 10x7-inch coil, and I wanted the smaller one. Everybody was out. Finally, I contacted the hunter, and he had one, or got one for me. And I love that little thing. And it's one thing I can say about mine. It's amazing. With their small coil or a big coil, you get about the same depth. You don't lose that much like you do with a lot of other detectors, which I think is really great. So,
hey guys, I want to welcome Tom Riley to the room. Tom is one of my subscribers. It's always in my Sunday morning stream.
Oh,
his daughter
hi Tom.
His daughter just bought a 36 house down south of near Lakeland, and Tom invited me down. I went down there last week. And I lent Tom my 705, my first machine, and on his third hole, guys, he got his first weedie he's ever found. And I did his daughter's house. And I got 6 Wheaties, including a 1943 steel cent. Hey,
All
Tommy's
right.
here.
Tommy, how you doing?
Dan, thank you. That's good to know. Quarters at 6 inches, 18 sensitivity, no problem on the 6-inch coil. Okay.
All right.
That's good, Dennis. I'm eating Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Good evening, Amar. Oh, Bill, just to let you know, I got a Facebook message post from some guy that I'd never heard of before.
Yeah.
And then he sent me a message. He sent me a message through Facebook saying he was with Wells Fargo Financial. So then I got a phone call that nobody was there. And then I got a facial phone call and I answered it. And he announced he was from Wells Fargo Financial. And I had just been awarded $880,000, Bill.
Yeah. Okay.
So before he got to how much I had to owe them to get that money, I hung up the phone and Denise hit the block button. But if you guys remember, about 3-4 weeks ago, my Facebook page got hacked.
Yeah.
So, so there was my first scam artist from my Facebook page being hacked.
God, I've had hundreds of them, and I block stuff and this and that, and they keep getting around it.
I know, Teresa. I thought I was $880. I thought I was $880,000 richer.
My favorite one was this woman contacts me. She goes, "Hello, handsome. Where do you live in?" All this and that. So I'm talking to her, and she goes, "I'm American. I live in Minnesota. I am an engineer. I went to school to be a good engineer." I'm thinking, you're not even American, and your English sucks. So you trying to fool, lady. But yeah.
See, what most of these foreign guys that call you on the phone don't realize is when people ask you where you're from, you don't give them a state. You tell them the city you're in, but they all just say a state because they're not trained to know what a city is.
Yeah.
But Pat came up with the ultimate. They said, if you're American, say the Pledge of Allegiance. And he says, every time you do that, every single time they will hang up the phone. And I think that's the perfect litmus test. If somebody calls you and says they're American and they're calling you from America, say, recite the Pledge of Allegiance from me. And Pat says they hang up the phone every single time.
No time. Yeah. No, it's just amazing. I mean, the scammers come out of the woodwork when things start getting a little rough. Just,
Hey, Jeremy, welcome.
Jeremy's in here? Cool.
Yep, he just showed up, and Dennis says he starts with the 6-inch coil, and then he will go over it with the 11-inch coil to see if he finds anything more. That's a good idea too, Dennis.
Yeah.
11 is deeper, but the 15-inch coil takes you to China. I don't have the 15-inch coil yet, Joe.
Well, that's like with the Vanquish, they make one bigger coil. And I was thinking, why bother? The 10x7 goes, I hit a old brass head stamp at 13 inches with that. I mean,
Jesus, Ken, I would hope so.
What? I don't think they even teach the Pledge of Allegiance in school anymore.
That's just sad.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, Reed. There's a bunch of them on there. What gets me is I play Publishers Clearinghouse, and I've won some money. Well, I'll be watching their videos, and the first thing Publishers Clearinghouse tells you is they do not contact you by the phone or public media. They will either show up at your house with a check or just mail you a check, period. They won't even contact you. And they'll say they're a person from the Price Patrol, and they're going, no, you're not. Well, yes, I am. I go, they don't contact it. Oh, yeah, we tell people we don't, but we do. I go, no. And they want all this info to find out where your house is. They go, you already got all that. Yeah.
For a deputy.
Oh, good night, Dennis.
Hang on.
Oh, that's right.
I haven't seen the lights on. I don't know if they even have power.
Hi, digging up the Carolinas. Jeremy, how you doing?
Tommy said he got rid of his 15-inch coil because it was too heavy.
You want to see a heavy 15-inch coil? The Technetics and Fisher for their machines, those things are super heavy.
I agree with Metal AF also. I have never found better stuff at 15-inch than 10 inches, and it's usually a can. I got to agree with him.
Yeah. Can slaw, yeah. And you're thinking it's silver because it's bringing up so nice, and you get down there and it's nothing but an aluminum can, yep.
Digger Dan, or I'm sorry, Crazy About Mercury. I can't see how learning the Pledge of Allegiance is politics. That's got nothing to do with politics. We used to call that social studies.
Yeah.
Tom, yeah. If you Google Map Denise's address, it'll be me out there washing my truck. That might have been the last truck.
Rob, Doug McClure's in here. How you doing, Doug?
Hey, Doug.
Yes, I did, Jeremy.
Yeah, I'll tell you, there's one thing that Knox can do. That Knox can find a deep pipe 16 inches in the ground like no other machine I've ever seen. I keep digging and digging. My shovel hit some cast iron pipe down there.
Dig all this copper pipe and tubing sounds awesome. Yeah, it does.
I think that's Gary, a group, Cynthia.
Gary, with an older single frequency machine, yeah, the wider the coil is, the deeper they'll go on a lot of the older machines. But with the multi-frequency, that really isn't true, or PI machines. But the older single frequency VLS, yeah, the width of the coil is usually about the depth you get out of them. So, like I said, with the advent of multi-frequency, that kind of went away. So,
Joe, have a good night, buddy. Dan, that's a good observation there. I use the 8-inch coil in the 540, and it works just as good as the 6-inch coil in the 600. Merrill calls the 540 a Knox light.
Yeah.
Jeremy's got 8.
Garrett
Jeremy has 11 metal detectors. Holy crap. I'd be divorced long before that happened.
Treasure Outdoors, yeah, the bigger the target, it's going to show deeper, but we're talking like coin-sized objects. Your older detector, single frequency, a bigger coil would get you deeper on coin-sized objects like quarters, dimes, nickels. But because I know that, especially that was true with the beat frequency oscillating machines. An 8-inch coil gets you 8 inches of depth, a 10-inch gets you 10 inches of depth. So the smaller in the coil size you went, the less depth you got. So
I don't need better depth, Bill. I need better pinpointing. That's the worst part of my game.
Oh, that's the only thing I noticed with my frequency, especially in the Vanquish, especially in the nickel range. You got to pinpoint it, and it could be 6 inches one way or the other.
Futures Past, we do this. I'm glad you said that, Futures Past. We do this in several. We do this in Bill Stream. I do a stream on my channel Sunday morning. We talk a lot about detecting there and different coils and pinpointers. Great Finds is here. I just watched one of their videos. I'm pretty new to their channel.
Yeah, Reed, you're right. That thing is. I love those little
I'm sorry.
coil inner coils.
I'm sorry, Tommy.
Okay, everybody else, shut off your sound. Rob, turn up the volume and blow Tommy's ears out. No, only get Tommy. Timmy. Oh, are you talking like Timmy in South Park, Cynthia?
What the hell's mine?
Oh, Deanna, future past, you're welcome. That's what this is all about, helping each other. The metal detecting community is unlike any other on YouTube when it comes to helping each other out. Believe me. And Tommy, I gotta say, you guys are making some awesome pours there with Scorpion, Silver Scorpion. Oh, excuse me. Well, thank you, Deanna. Yeah, you're right, Cynthia. Our community is the best. Yeah, and the prospecting and magnet fishing community. It's not just detectors. It's kind of like treasure hunters and relic hunters. You know, because I was in other communities before I got it back into metal detecting, and none of them were like this. Not one.
Miss Futures Past, what kind of machine did you get?
She's got a bunch of them.
Digger Dan, I agree with that too. Oh, you definitely have to get to know your machine. That is so right. Well, and Cynthia is the glue that holds this family together.
Yes, she is. She's the matriarch of metal detecting.
I like that, Bill. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, Rocky Mountain Life, exactly 30 years. 30 years of detecting, 5 years of gold prospecting, but I live in a great area for both. Well, that's got to be awesome.
Where in Colorado do you live, Rocky Mountain?
Oh, Futures Past says she has a lot of machines. Okay.
Yeah, she has a F44, Time Ranger Pro, bunch of Chinese machines, and she digs more coins out of her front yard than most people dig in a park in a week.
Hey, my digging partner Denise K uses some machine called an OMMO that I'm sure is some Chinese machine, and she just found a set of gold grills and a gold bracelet on Clover Beach. So it's $130 machine.
Garrett 300 too. Sorry, I forgot that one.
Most of my videos are of me losing my temper. I've been there for that.
The detector's like a marriage. You don't burn it all on the honeymoon.
Well, I don't agree with Tommy much, but I agree with that.
Oh. Yeah, Rob, I know if you have seen any of future past videos, you got to go check out her videos. She has great reviews and stuff, and she's just
I was heading over to her channel as you said that, Bill.
I mean, she just puts out some great videos. She goes on, sometimes she goes on little, I'll say little rants. Oh, Adventures in Dirt. Ken, thank you for being here. Wow.
Is Mr. Ken here?
Mr. Ken's here.
Mr. Ken is in the room.
Wow.
I want to thank him personally for getting Mr. Dalton's gold coin find on so fast, Mr. Ken. Thank you so much. Oh my God, she's got 1,400 videos. How did I not know about her?
Well, she just got into metal detecting not too long ago.
Oh, okay.
So, she does basically reviews on stuff off Amazon, things like that. But she does great reviews on products, and I just love her channel.
Well, I am now subscribed.
And Adventures in Dirt. Everybody else, I'll say it again. I said it earlier. Next Sunday we'll premiere mine. Now, Adventures in Dirt puts out the best finds. I'm putting out strange, bizarre, and unknown finds.
So metal AF. That's another good point. You buy that cheapo detector, find some coins, save your coins, and then you start saving up those coins to get a better detector. Guys, that's like basic 101 how to do it and move up the line for detectors.
Yep. Merrill did a. Oh, thank you, Ken. It's not going to be as good as yours because I've got to use a camera. I don't have the correct software. I just use what came with my camera. So editing different people's different videos together, I can't do yet. I got to find a stupid friendly video editing software. So,
hey, my metal detecting club asked me to take over as club newsletter editor, and I just learned how to use LibreOffice 7.2 because I don't have Microsoft Word on my computer. And guys, in less than 2 attempts using it, I have created an 8-page newsletter. So, Bill, if I can learn that crap, anybody can.
Hey, viewers.
Yeah, Merrill's got 16 detectors, and he just ordered his 17th. He just ordered that Legend.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Merrill did what is it, a 2 or 3 hour video on buying your first cheap $50 detector and going out and making money and saving it up to buy a better one a few years back. I remember that.
Brewers, I'm doing good. Who else asked me? Plugs for days. I'm doing good, sir. Reed says he never misses an episode of the Weekly Dirt. Neither do I, Reed. And I can humbly say that I've been featured on Ken's show twice, and I'm very honored to have been there both times.
Well, congratulations, Rob. That's
thank you.
When Ken's show.
He featured my 1889 oil lamp that I pulled out of the dump site on a 1915 house that was like 85-90% complete. And as far as we know, it's the only one that we've ever seen on YouTube that an entire oil lamp's been found in one hole.
Wow.
And the sad thing is, Bill, that didn't even win Best Relic at my metal detecting club.
Plugsy next Sunday at 4 p.m. Premiere of the Strange, Bizarre, and Unknown Finds. This one was kind of a quick throw together to get a feel for it and see if people really want to watch that. But everybody says yes and likes it, and we'll keep doing more and we'll do it better. So. Oh, the Mason's medallion, Ken says. I remember that one. That was awesome.
Yep, that Ken did all the research on that. He traced the guy that medallion was from. Ken traced him all the way back to England.
Wow.
Good evening, Lost Boys Recovery. I know, Mayor. This is a Marlon. This is a great crowd. Bill's got 23 here tonight. That's
Thank you, Ken. Metal A F
thank
Detecting
you,
after
Great
Mike
Finds.
will be putting out a video tonight. So check him out, please. Oh,
Yes, DK did make his own show this year.
oh, cool. That's right. Yeah.
Thank you, Ken. Yep.
Yeah, I
As a
saw
matter
that
of fact,
Marlon.
Bill,
Great Finds had a gold coin too.
Hey, Bill.
you may lose me for a second,
Yes,
Bill.
sir.
I'm going to try and go with the high def camera here, Bill.
Oh, okay.
I want to
We'll
show
still
that.
be here, Rob. If we lose you. Yeah, we're up to 25 now, Rob. Dang.
Well, Bill, I'm telling you, Bill, you're becoming world renowned.
Still time low. Yes, Deanna, Futures Past, there are a lot of great channels here. You'll love Marlon's Adventures in Dirt is just like the best thing to watch on Sunday. Lost Boys, Johnny Smallpepper, Plugs, Digger Dan, Lord of Thunder with Rob, NorCal, all great. Everybody in here is great channels. I don't know. And then there's Tommy Outdoors also has the River Styx Van Life. So thank you, Tommy. So Teresa, I don't know if Frog Creeper's still here. I don't know if yeah, the 100 GT is still here. Probably not. He probably left. He's got a business to run. Yeah, I know you're here, Rob. His, you're saying the 100 GT sucks there, JD? Oh, I had a Dirt Digger, another great channel. You're all great channels. Cynthia's got to put out some videos. You really do, Cynthia. We all want to see what you can find with your knocks, other than just picks here and there. Oh, bye, Tommy. All right. Uh-oh. Rob was there a minute ago. I think he was just joking, Tony. JD knows the hunter real well.
What did I do?
What'd you do what?
Oh, I thought you guys were talking about me joking.
Oh, no. JD from Metal AF says, Hunter GT. His first thing is Hunter GT sucks. And he goes, no, only kidding, he rocks. And Tony says, hey, he's a great guy. Well, he didn't know that JD knows Hunter real well. Yeah, I know you buy all your gear from him. I'm starting to, too. Which I shouldn't point out because, man, I mean, he's what?
The guy's trying to call me again and tell me I won $880,000.
Oh, good. Yeah.
You know, because Wells Financial calls you all the time at 10 o'clock at night.
Okay, Tommy, good. But yeah, I've been with I would think I was like the 499th or 500 subscriber to the 100 GT years back. And now he's something like 12 million subscribers. That's a heck of a lot of them. What it shows on his channel page isn't right. I know that much.
Well, Bill, we're not in high def, but
I'm sorry, Rob. What?
that's all right. We're not in high def, but there's
Yeah.
There's the Mason's medallion.
Yep. Beautiful.
And you flip it on the back, and it's got the guy's name that they made from his lodge when he became Grand Master. And right here on the bottom in the corner, it says solid gold. And then on the other side of the corner, it's got the name of the maker in New York that made this. So
Wow.
that's probably going to be the best find I ever find. About the size of a $50, and it's solid gold. So, and that was featured on Ken's show on Adventures in Dirt. Thank you, Ken.
Yeah, Dan. Watched from day one. I remember when I first ran across him, he was living in Colorado. Watching him there.
Yep. And then he moved.
Yep.
All right.
Deanna Future Passes, that's a beauty. There you go. Ken, he says 100 GT got me going with videos. Forum is how I met my digging buddy. Those videos that had the best house. Yep. Very true. Very true.
There you go, Ken. Thank you, Dan. Plug, sure. $50 sounds good. Are you taking it to the lodge? Gary, the lodge that guy was from upstate New York that's no longer around. And Ken did research, and he has no living family whatsoever. So there's not even a family member to return it to. And the lodge he was at is now defunct. So.
Well, thank you, Marlon. Digger Dan says, I try to watch everyone, but man, it is so hard to keep. You can't do it anymore, Dan. There's just so many channels, you know, and everybody's got lives. You go hunting yourself, and, you know, it's like, I can't remember who I first heard it from, but other channels said this. The people that watch mine, I mean, other than there's some channels I got that are my favorites, and I always watch them no matter what. Then the next ones are the people who watch my channel. I'll go and watch theirs. You know, and you can only get so many. It's like there's some I watch every time they put out a video, and there's some you just can't do it. I mean, in fact, pretty much everybody in here is the ones I go watch, try to get every video in. Excuse me, except for Cynthia because she doesn't have any yet. But
I'm trying, Bill. I'm trying to get her. I even did a video for her. I'm trying. I told her I'd ship her the flash drive.
I know, we're all trying to get her to do it. We'd all love to see you do a video, Cynthia. Are you still here, Cynthia?
That's another bucket list goal of mine, to find my first silver in the water, my first silver coin. I've gotten rings, but I mean, I think first time I put the shaft or the coil of my metal detector in a lake, my non-waterproof one, and I found a nickel about 3-4 inches down. That's it. I was hooked on water detecting. I had my second detector had to be waterproof.
Talk around. Let's see.
Cynthia, I don't know whose videos you're missing, because every single video I've ever been to, Cynthia's beat me there.
Yeah, I know. I find obscure ones that only have 5 subscribers to them, and Cynthia's one of them. It's like,
seriously, I've never beat her to a video, Bill. And then if I find a new channel, I'm like all excited I found a new channel. Cynthia's known about them for months or years.
okay, JD's asking, Papa Rouse, what's in the dirt? Yo, Bill, who gave you your first shout out? Go subscribe. Oh gosh, I'd have to go back through my videos and look it up, JD.
I couldn't tell you that either. I do know one of my first 20 subscribers was Nathan from Dog Is My Co-Pirate.
Yeah.
He was a big channel back then. I mean, when he still is, but I mean, to come see my little pool tabs and zinc pennies, that I was recording on my iPad that I had to take out of my backpack. He's been there the whole 3.5, 4 years I've been on, and that's why I have a special place for Nathan from Dog as my co-pilot, because he supported my channel from when I was absolutely brand new.
Lost Voice. I can't do it from StreamYard, and I'm not in YouTube, so I'll remember when I shut down. I'll go to YouTube, find your channel, sub you. I thought I was already sub to you. If I'm not, I will for sure, and then give you my link there. So.
Dan, I've had those days.
I like Digger Dan. I was hooked on digging when I dug my first pull tab. Oh wait, Marlon's moderator. Moderator, could you post my link for Lost Boys? I'll still go find your channel and thank you, Marlon. Because the weird thing, another bad thing is, remember, because my browser's so messed up, if I try to post my channel link, it usually just is a video link, and it won't post my actual channel link. I don't know why. It's a thing for the computer. I'm cheap. But Dear Dan, I was hooked on digging when I dug my first pull tab. Oh, wow. You see what Adventure in Dirt said about Nathan? Bid against him on the auction at Mallyman's. He won it, then mailed it to Ken. That is really tough. But that sounds like Nathan. He is a great guy. Yeah, he is awesome. JD, you're one of the first 10, I'm sure. I don't remember if you were the. I don't think you were the very first one, because I had a few before.
Wow, that was nice, Ken. Yeah, he won a silver half to me and said, "Nah, don't even bother sending me. Just re-give it out." Yeah, I ever get out in the Midwest, I want to meet Ken. I want to meet his digging partner, Tony from 5280.
Yeah. I'd love to go out and meet Ken. I'd love to go out and meet Nathan.
Ken, thanks for being here tonight. All the best wishes for your wife to get better soon.
Oh, keep her in my prayers there, Ken. Thank you. Yeah.
Wow, Dan, have you dug over $100 in clad this month? My November clad was $13 and change.
Oh, wow. You'd have to go into your video editor or studio, Teresa, to change that. Somehow got shut off in there.
You definitely got to go to your settings and take care of that.
Yeah. Yeah. Have a good night, Ken. We'll keep her in my prayers.
That's it. You have to make it for 18 over. I didn't know that, plugs. Wow, I've never found $100 in clad in 1 month. If I find $30, I'm excited as dog meat. Johnny Small Pepper's here. He's telling Teresa how to get her comments turned back on.
Yeah, Plugs is right, but she's put videos up since it, because it's been a while since they incorporated that into the. Leave Hertig. Do you remember the game Donkey Kong from the arcade game in 1981?
I remember that, but I've always I've always been an Asteroids fan. I can play Asteroids till my fingers start bleeding. And then there was a tabletop
Wow.
game where you had the glass table with two chairs you sat, and you had controls at both chairs, and it was a tabletop game, and it was called Tank Commander, and it was two tanks going through walls and around walls. Oh my God, me and my buddy played that for hours.
Yeah. But NorCal, I've been digging old bottles since 8 years old. Been detecting since 1990. Love the butterflies when you find a special treasure. Is why I do it. Yep.
Absolutely.
And,
It
and it doesn't have to be
gets old.
gold or silver. Yeah.
Norco's got an original working Atari. See, I never had my oldest game system I have is a PS1.
Uh,
Oh,
I got an
Centipede.
old
Centipede
Atari
was a fun
laying around
game.
here somewhere.
Galaxia was always so hard. Futures Past, my buddy Frank, when we were 15, he got a Pong, and I'm telling you, you had two rectangle paddles and a square ball, and I'm telling you, we played Pong. Oh my
Yep.
God, for hours and hours and hours. We thought that was the coolest thing ever invented.
I remember that. Yep. But another thing I love about detecting, you're in a park and you just dig a old square nail, one that you've never dug before, and somebody walks up and goes, "Find anything good?" "Yeah, this old nail," and they look at you like you're crazy.
Yep,
But they don't
there was
understand.
Frogger also. Digger Dan says just stay in the middle of asteroids and keep and spin your machine around. Yeah, that's great, Dan, until they send one of those asteroids in at 80 miles an hour from the side and just wipe you out.
Yeah. Oh my god.
When I worked for Disney, Bill, they had that
Yeah.
5-story game room called oh my God, what was it called? It was called Disney. In downtown Disney, they had this huge 5-story game room, and I can't even remember what the hell it was called now. But as employees, we got 50% off to go in there. So my buddy and I would come over, Steve, and we use my discount. We go in, and one floor of those 5 floors was all 80s video games, tabletop video games, and you could sit there and play Frogger, Donkey Kong, Galaxia, Asteroids, Pac-Man. I mean, they had every 80s video game in that floor, and it was just an absolute riot.
Yeah. Cynthia, you'll find a square nail, then you will not be able to stop finding them. Believe me. It's like after you get your first one, all of a sudden they start popping up everywhere, like pull tabs.
NorCal, thank you.
I remember Pac-Man came out.
I didn't realize I got that emotional, NorCal, till I put my video together, my editor. I it just I've been looking for 1899 silver for a long time. I had a 1900. Was my first barber was a 1900, and I couldn't get back to getting close to that. But thank you, NorCal.
Thank you, Lost Boys Recovery. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Lost
No, a
Boys,
lot of
thank you.
the old arcade games were so much fun. Donkey Kong, Pong, Pac-Man, Asteroids. Trying to think of another one that was like Asteroids. Starting with an X. I can see this console in my mind, but I can't remember the name. But it's like it was a spaceship. It just sat there, and everything else moved around it. What the heck was that? The guy.
Oh, I remember that game.
Yeah, things could keep you entertained. All those could keep you entertained for hours. Oh, Buscondo, welcome.
Hey, Buscondo. Well, with my illiterate Spanish, I do know that con means with, so it's Buscando with something.
Yeah. Defender. There you go, Gary.
Futures Past, I would think you're too young to know these games.
Frogger. I hate
Cynthia,
Frogger.
Cynthia,
Yes,
one of my next
Lost
videos
Boys
coming out,
class.
Cynthia, is the third courthouse I did in Missouri, which was 1837. I went over and talked to the matron lady running the historical society next door, and I asked her if anybody. I told her what I did, and asked her if anybody had ever approached her to hunt the metal detector for relics at the 1837. And she said, "No, young man, they never have. Would you be interested in doing that?" And I was like, "I can start right now." And my first hole in the front yard of the 1837 Cynthia was a 1907 Indian head penny, and my second hole was a complete 5-inch square nail. And she walked over to me and she said, "Have you found anything?" And I said, "Ma'am, I think this is a square nail." And she said, "Oh, that most certainly is. I have an 1880s house. That's what they used to build my house. And when you're done here at the courthouse, you're more than welcome to come over and metal detect my 1880 house." And guys, I didn't even have time to do her. She gave me 3 1880s permissions, and I didn't have time to do them.
Come here. Come here. Want to say hi?
I would show it to you, Cynthia, but it's out in my car because I took it to my meeting yesterday.
Somebody want to say hi? No? Okay. Oh.
Well, thank you both, Cynthia and Gary.
Good night, Gary. So.
Oh,
Good
yeah,
night,
there's
Lost
space
Boys.
too.
Oh.
I am 48. Well, you'd never know that by your picture, Futures Past.
You want to say hi? You want to say hi? Come here. The older I get, the younger I can act and get away with it. Yep, Dan?
Absolutely.
Well, now that I'm a geriatric, I can get away with being an old geezer and saying what I want. So. Oh, you're a young one, Plugs. Jeez.
Lost Boys, thanks.
Scotto, hello, thank you. 1978. That's your birthday, huh, Plugs?
Oh my God, I
That's
was
the
about
year
ready
I
to
married
graduate.
my wife.
I was almost ready to graduate high school.
I got married that year.
Well, Cynthia,
Bad year.
I was paid to take that trip to Missouri, but if some things turn out the way they hope, I'm hoping by spring that I have some extra income that I can take the driving trip out to Missouri myself and stop at both those courthouses on the way to my sister. Idaho Dirt Digger's been listening in. Howdy.
I'm
That's a
with
new
Reed.
name for me.
Reed says he's 61, put a metal detector in his hand. He might as well be 11. Yep, that's pretty much it.
I agree, Reed.
We're all just big kids that never grew up and like to still play in the dirt.
Play in the dirt. Boys who like playing the dirt.
You know?
I figure it's better than playing with matches, Bill.
That's true. Especially if you live in California. So. But, no, I mean, it's like.
Good job, Teresa.
When I was a kid, I like playing in the dirt. I still like playing in the dirt. River 6 family. Who's 69? Oh, is that when you were born, Tommy? 69? You want to come over and say hi?
Rocky Mountain, all my furry kids are asleep right now. They're in bed with Denise because it's cold. Tommy, I am 59. Jeremy's just a baby. Graduated in 96.
Heck yeah. come here. Come here. Hey, you okay? Come here.
Yep, Cynthia and I are both 59.
Come on over.
Oh, you're funny, Tommy, 69. You're really hilarious, Tommy.
Come on. There we go. Come on over and say hi. Don't worry, everybody
Bill,
can see you.
Hey, Bill, you want me to scare everybody? I just found this going through some stuff, Bill. There's Moab. That's my high school graduation right there.
Wow. Good looking young man there.
Yeah, at one time. Reese's Cup, courtesy of Clark's Cove Detecting. Well, that is my favorite number, but I don't have the 69 coffee cup. Oh, NorCal's is almost the same age as me. I'll be 60 in a couple months. Rocky Mountain Life says I carried a shovel behind my uncle 33 years ago, and 3 years in, I got my first Derek. There you go. Well, Teresa's right there with us.
Hello. Look up. Oh, come on, buddy. Say hello to everybody. Any other time, you're right there in the camera. Come on. That's Gray Baby, everybody.
Oh, the
Hello.
porn coffee cup. That was up at my sister's, guys.
Come on, buddy.
But I'll show you a picture of it. The porn coffee cup. That's hilarious, guys.
Your tail. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you, guys. He's a good kitty. He wandered into my life a little over 4 years ago now. Just was a stray that I started feeding, and one day came in the house and been with me ever since.
They wanted to see the porn coffee cup, the porn stash.
That's a great cat, Rob.
Yeah, that's 1980s right there all the way, guys.
Oh yeah, you got the Magnum PI mustache going on, and the
Man, when I was like 15 or 14, Bill, I wanted to be Tom Selleck and Magnum PI so bad it wasn't even funny. Where he's in the water and he's holding up that bikini babe with her ass right in front of his face. I was like, yeah. And then when you graduate high school and you're 5'7", you realize that just ain't gonna happen.
what said your nickname was Rabbit? Good night, Johnny. Thanks for stopping by.
That's a 70s detective look. Yeah, well, that was back in my police days, Relic Reaper Don. I had that mustache from the late 70s to the mid 80s. So yeah, that was my cop stash.
Hey, Rocky Mountain, go to my channel about, and my address is in there. Thank you.
Ken says lots of seasoned life experience people. That's it. I'm a seasoned person. I like that, Ken. How does NorCal know Turd Ferguson?
I think he's talking Robert Ferguson.
No, he's using Turd Ferguson. That's the name that they used for Burt Reynolds on Saturday Night Live's Jeopardy. But Turd Ferguson, Bill, that's hilarious that he said that because Turd Ferguson is the name we use in our Tuesday night trivia that we play tonight. Our team name is Turd Ferguson. And everybody comes up and says, what does that mean? I'm like, oh, that's a great skit from Saturday Night Live with the Jeopardy with the guy that plays Burt Reynolds. And he goes, it's Burt Reynolds. He goes, nope, I'm Turd Ferguson. And John Chum's here. Great to see you.
John Chum's in here. Hi, John. Yeah. How are you, sir?
Wow, we got some great names in here tonight, Bill.
Yeah.
It's just funny that NorCal brings that up when that's our team name at trivia.
Well, you're not going to step on my toes, Metal AF. I'm going to be done here in just
Oh yeah,
probably
we'll be off here in a few minutes, Metal AF.
Yeah, I mean, it's getting late. I'm starting later. This is my first night starting at 8, but I'll be doing it 8 o'clock from now on. So, and I will definitely be at your premiere.
John, I'm good.
Good to know you're good, John. Excellent.
Oh, that was who played Burt Reynolds in that skit? He's
Good night, Dan. Those
Oh.
quarters.
I have his name on the tip of my tongue.
Oh, are you, Tommy? You going to be smelting again tonight? Okay, I'll stick around for that. Love watching that.
Norm Macdonald. Norm Macdonald played Turd Ferguson on Saturday Night Live. Yeah. See, there you go. NorCal said it. He passed away. Yep.
Yeah, that's right. He did, didn't he? Wow.
Cynthia, I couldn't. Who just asked Cynthia, have you found enough silver to melt Tommy? Oh, just found enough. I thought he meant like metal detecting fines. I don't think I could melt down my metal detecting coins, silver coins. I could melt down my silver rings, but I could never do that with my coins.
Yeah, the only way to melt down silver coins if they were just pretty much trashed.
Yeah, oh my God. There's a name from the blast, Gumby. And what was Gumby's horse's name?
Pokey.
Boom. Yeah, Bill. Look at that right away.
Rob, I'm 65 years old. I grew up with
Gumby.
Pokey.
I had my green Gumby and my orange Pokey horse. Bill, there's two things I still have from the late. There's two things I still have.
This is the one time Tommy's right. It's a Gumby. Tommy says, I'm a Gumby, damn it. Yep, Tommy's a Gumby.
Okay, I don't really know what that means. Wow, everybody got Pokey.
No, I remember growing up with
Pokey was his Spanish cousin.
What? Oh, God. Oh, that's good. That's okay, NorCal. Mr. Roger, who dat, children? It's the landlord.
Pokey is his Spanish cousin.
No, because he hit the wrong key. Oh.
Oh, that was my laugh of the night. That was great. Oh. Oh my God, that was great.
Oh, Lord.
Rocky Mountain, that's gonna be my laugh of the week right there. Rocky Mountain, that was just awesome. Oh my God.
He says, hey, I'm a Mexican, so I guess that is fitting.
I'll have to text that to my neighbor. Hey, do you know who Pocky is? And he'll be like, no. I said, well, that's Pokey's southern Mexican cousin. Oh, Lucky Jen's here this evening. Good evening, Lucky Jen.
Come here. Come here, buddy. You okay? Huh?
Oh man, I got to wipe the water out of my eyes. That was great.
All right, thanks, JD. Oh, Lucky Jen's here. Good
Yep.
evening, Lucky Jen. Wow. Oh, yeah, Rob. I know. I'm getting that way too. Ugh.
Miss Cynthia, have a great night.
Yeah, good night, Cynthia. You know what, people? I think we're going to shut this down. We're all getting tired. I want to watch JD's premiere before I go to bed, and my cats are getting a little PO'd at me. What's the matter,
Because you're not
guys?
paying
I
enough
know.
attention to them, Bill.
Exactly.
Jen, you
Yes,
missed a
sir.
fun
Lucky
time
Jen.
tonight. We had a good time tonight.
Yep.
Well, Bill,
Maybe
as
starting a
I
half
say,
hour later was a good thing.
as I say every week, Bill, thanks for inviting me up here.
Well, thank you for
And who's
coming
got
up, Rob.
who's got the premiere tonight?
JD and Metal AF Detecting.
Oh, okay.
So,
All right. Well, I will head
coming
over there
on
right
in a
now.
few minutes. Yep. Good night, everyone.
I'm gonna head over there right
See you
now.
all next week. Thanks for showing up. Thank you, Rob, for coming up and being here as always. Happy
Thank you for the
Thanksgiving, and
invite.
I'll see you guys.
Always enjoy it.